Let's take the right hand and place it on the left heart chakra. At the same time, let's pay attention to what we feel in the left hand. Personally, I feel a profound coolness. Just pay attention to what you feel. And let's say 7 times with full confidence. Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit. Take a deep breath in. Hold it and slowly release the air out to the nose. Right hand wrapped around the forehead. I forgive everyone, including myself. I'm not a judge of anyone. I trust my self-realization completely. Let's take a deep breath in, hold it, then slowly let the air out. Let's press with the fingers on the right hand on the top of the head. Just press and rotate. And we can say, Mother Kundalini, please open my Brahmarandra. Please completely open. The heart of my Sahasrara chakra. So the bliss can fall through. Namaste. We can invite Mother Kundalini to rise a few times. And let's remain with both hands wide open, listening to Shri Mataji. There is recorded questions and answers in New York in 1981.
Mother, I'd just like to say, I love you.
That's okay.
And I would like to, sometime tonight, take the rest of the pictures because I'm not sure the others can. And
Questions?
Mother, I'd just like to say, I love you.
That's okay.
And I would like to, sometime tonight, take the rest of the pictures because I'm not sure the others can. And this is my important question. How can I still my thoughts?
What did he say?
How can I still them?
He wants to know, how can he still his thoughts?
Huh?
How can he still his thoughts?
Quiet. Okay?
Make himself thoughtless.
You just say Lord's Prayer. Now, before my photograph. Alright? Lord's Prayer is the entry. It's the entry. Go down.
There's a little announcement concerning all of you. There is a photograph of Mataji which is available from Tracy, who's sitting over there, which you can buy. It's a very good quality black and white photograph. And she has a few tonight. Christine will have a stock of those photographs. There is also a book called The Advent, which a few people have already received, about Mataji's Advent and about Sahaja Yoga, which you'll be able to buy once you settle into Sahaja Yoga. Don't forget that Christine is here, Herman is here with his home, which is offered as a meeting place for Sahaja Yoga. You should all get together after Mother has gone, form a nucleus, get yourselves strong, and then begin to give realization to others. Then you yourself will be able to establish centers in your own district. Maybe will be in the West Coast. If you know anything, forget his matter. He had to work tonight.
You mentioned on the right side is superego, on the right side of the brain.
You mentioned that the superego is on the right side. In
No,
fact,
I mean in the sense that it moves like this, you see, and like this. Now, this, but more super goes on the right side. This is more on the right side.
What kind of
But the movement is like, you see, the thing is, the division is like this, all right?
What type of thinking would increase the activity on this side? That would increase the superego?
what sort of thinking would increase the activity of the superego?
No, no, no.
What sort of thinking, she's asking.
What sort of
You
thinking?
said too much thinking was
No,
on the
you
left.
don't think now. You see, don't think. You have to become thoughtlessly aware, first of all. Don't think. But once you are realized, whatever you think happens. Whatever you want happens. Because your attention is enlightened. Your attention is enlightened. Like I went to Orleans. There was a lady who was suffering from breast cancer. When I cured her, she was all right. And I was then in Switzerland recently, about after a year, and somebody came from Orleans, Robert, and he told me that mother, she's all right, and she's a surgeon, but now she has got terrible trouble in her kidney, and she's got terrible pain, and she's in the hospital. And as soon as he told me, the pain stopped, and the stone came out. And since that day, she's all right. So it just works that moment. Whatever you ask for will work. Whatever you want for, it will work. Because you become collectively conscious, and the collective being helps. Apart from that, all the angels, like Saint Michael, who resides on this side. His birthday was yesterday, day before yesterday. We celebrated Saint Michael's birthday. His left side here. And Saint Gabriel is on the right hand side. And all their Abhis, they all look after them. For example, a realized soul, established realized soul is traveling by a train, there will not be an accident. If there is an accident, all will be saved. They are saved in such miraculous manner. I mean, there are 1,001 things you will see that will be amazed how you are helped. So you don't think, leave it to God. He thinks for you.
How does one know that you reach someone who is realized? For example, I have read a lot of Rajneesh, and I've met a man named Swami Vishnu Devananda, and I was very impressed by both of them. And how do I know that I was impressed by them as I am impressed by you?
What you say?
how do you know whether somebody is a realized soul, is a true teacher?
You see, unless and until you are your spirit, you cannot. You have to become your spirit. Then you get your vibratory awareness. You get the cool breeze coming into you. Now this cool breeze is nothing but is the all-pervading power which you start feeling on your... You have come for the first time? That's fine. This question is justified, but I have told about it. Then you start feeling the all-pervading power, all right? Then you can also feel whether a person is realized or not. But if you are not the spirit, you can know, even logically, for a person who is a realized soul, never can take anything from you. He cannot be a parasite. He doesn't live by your orders. Such a person, it's all right. You can pay for this all right. You can pay for the traveling of the person, is all right. But you cannot live on the money of other people because you want, supposing somebody to come, you can pay for the taxi to come. That's the different one. Now such a person will have a temperament which will be very detached, not bothered. He's not a money-minded person. He's not a worldly person, sort of a thing, and he's not bothered about mundane things of life. Such a person leads a holy life, has to be a changed person. Cannot marry his own secretary or something like that and become a Yankee or something and behave like a stupid person. This he cannot do. All such people cannot be realized souls. Who cannot ask for Rolls Royces? I mean, to such a person, Rolls Royce is the same as a bullock cart. What is the difference? I mean, you can sleep on the road, you can sleep in the palace, anywhere. Makes no difference to such a person. This person can be rich by birth, could be poor, makes no difference. He has that kind of a body that he can adjust himself to any kind of life that is there. So many things can be seen, and he cannot take any effort. It should not make you do any effort. It is he who works. I have to work. You don't have to work. The person who knows swimming has to work hard to save the person, or the person who is to be saved has to work hard. I mean, it's a simple logic. Simple logic. If they tell you to stand on your heads, you tell them that are you going to save us or we are going to save ourselves. Those who have to save have to work hard, very hard.
Yes.
They have come for the first time. And I know that you'll ask some question which was all right.
I have no question. I want to just say something.
All right, now tell me.
I have no questions because I realize that the question very often creates a resistance. I must tell you that during your general lecture I felt as if you were speaking to me.
All right.
And,
I know you
I
are
want
a
to
very
let
great
it-
speaker, I could see that.
And I want to let it sink in. That's all I want to say. It was beautiful.
What is it?
He's just speaking, saying how much when he was listening to you.
I know,
he
I
just-
saw you, I could make it out. I was very happy to see you there. Very much happy to see you there. I know. And there are so many like you in this country, which you have to seek and find them. There are so many. They have just, I don't know why they are not here. I was expecting them, like you today. I was expecting you earlier. All right, what is the...
I read this article in the newspaper about a week ago about biological warfare, which is taking place in Cambodia. Do you know what that means, biological warfare?
She read an article in the newspaper about biological warfare, which is taking place in Cambodia. Biological warfare.
It means like, they have organisms that, they use organisms which emit a toxin to kill people.
They use organisms which emit toxins which kill people.
And I'm wondering if this is the beginning of the end.
She says, is this the beginning of the end?
You see, these things people do because they hate. They hate. They have never known the power of love. They have only known the power of hatred. Power of love is so powerful, so dynamic. You can win them. It's nice you brought it to my attention. My attention is on Cambodia. It was on Vietnam, it was on Cambodia. My attention. One has to work it out. But now, first of all, you should know of this country, which is going to be destroyed from within. You don't know how much these gurus have destroyed you. This is a very bad, very, very bad atmosphere. Children can be killed just like that without even your knowledge. People can be killed just like that. This black magic, if it takes over, they can kill you just like that, you will not know. The spirits can work out. Black magic can be very effective. They can make people commit suicide. Thousands of them can commit suicide. I mean, this is a very much more dangerous thing than that biological stuff, which is so much in the open. But this is secret. And you have to be careful. Anything can happen in this country. Apart from that, all of these people, you have allowed them to come here. These are Antichrist, and they have brought all the bad vibrations there. Such bad vibrations that the whole country can go into a big turmoil. I mean, there could be a very big upheaval, earthquakes, can be anything. Horrible things can happen to this country. I mean, you are perched on a very, very serious situation, which you should pay attention to. Don't pay attention to Cambodia. It's not so difficult. It can be controlled. It's more in this country is the problem.
Let's not ask any more political
One more.
questions.
All right, later on.
Just about the spiritual side.
Okay.
I feel very confident about the spiritual side, so I don't
About
need,
what?
so I don't need to ask about that. But this I've never heard, you see, that which he says now. I don't understand what he means by secret gurus.
See, I'll tell you what. There is a psychological attack, see, on the psyche of the people through the spirits, and which is a very serious thing, of which you have no idea. You are very naive people, absolutely naive. You have no idea. Even you are playing with parapsychology, it's a very dangerous thing. Parapsychology, Russians are like that, extremely naive. They are getting into the psychological trauma, complete psychological, of which you are not aware. You are not at all aware of it. And that is the attack is going to come on you. Very seriously, it's possible. Now imagine, these people are having 50,000 people, imagine, madly in love with the Antichrist. He's a born Antichrist, he's the Antichrist. He's here, stationed here.
Who are you referring to?
To this Guru Maharaj.
Oh, Guru Maharaj. Oh, yeah.
So many of them. Rajneesh, you gave him place here. Rajneesh is Antichrist. He is horrible. You brought him here. He could not exist in India. He had to run away. All sorts of people you have got here. Mahesh Yogi, all of them.
Mahesh Yogi also?
Horrible. He's the worst of all.
Why?
Why? Because he's destroyed so many people. He's given epilepsy. He's director of his flying squad that he had in
Switzerland.
In Scotland. He had the real one in Scotland. And the director was with Mr. Peter Pierce. He came down to me with his epilepsy and his wife and his daughter. And you must see what she has written now about what he did to her. Before coming to me, she gave this interview. I would not have allowed her to do that, but she did it before. And that's how he's done. You get into epilepsy and things like that. I mean, how will you get over your epilepsies? You cannot cure your epilepsy. You don't know from where it is coming, or you don't know the source. You don't know how to cure yourself. You are so naive. And there are thousands and billions and billions. You can't even see what's wrong with you. You don't even understand anything about it. I mean, nothing, you have no idea. Your psychology is like a child compared to the knowledge Indians have about it. I mean, they know all about it. I mean, you may think you are very developed. You might be developed as far as the bridges are concerned and this and that. But as far as the human beings are concerned, you have no idea. You are very simple people. Extremely simple.
But Mother, I've been practicing transcendental meditation for 9 years.
That's it, I know that.
And
you get this catch. Now you will see in your rising of the Kundalini, you will see.
good.
All right?
I found it not to be a negative thing in my life.
You are a sweet person.
Thank you.
You are a seeker. You be kind to yourself. Kind to yourself. You are the temple of God.
But I never liked Mahesh Yogi. I took his mantra, 2 of them. And
Mantra, that's what I said, the mantra, you see, is a big science. At every center, there's a different mantra. He just gives you one mantra.
He gave me 2.
And 2, you see,
He didn't give it to me. I had to buy it.
Good. You see, his mantras are, if you tell in Indian, he'll laugh. One mantra is Tinga, which means this, showing like this is Tinga. Inga. Inga means the tail. The tail. Inga means the tail of a scorpion. Can you imagine?
I use that one.
Wow, look at that. It is no Sanskrit, nothing. It is horrible. It means horrible. You tell anybody that he gave me the mantra of Inga, Indians will laugh if they know any Sanskrit, even if they know Hindi language. Ordinary Hindi. Ainga. Ainga means a very bad Hindi when somebody has to say I come.
What does it mean?
It means I come. If you have to say I am coming, it's a bad Hindi language where you don't know Hindi language, then you say Ainga. It's a joke.
What do you do with your mantra? I have one too. I can't use it. It doesn't work with me. But it's still in my mind. It does nothing anymore.
You throw it out.
TM, just forget it.
You forget it. That's why the problems you were saying are the doubts. They put the doubts. These horrible ingas, pingas and tingas. There is no jiran like ing in Sanskrit. No. It's from England he must have picked up ing. I don't know. I don't know from where. Oh, he's horrid.
Good. Thank you.
Yes.
Mother, the seed word that you use when you meditate on the chakras, you start meditating from the lowest up to the top, and you use the seed words like lam, yam, it's lam.
I can't hear it.
Well, anyhow, if you meditate, is that all right, using the seed word?
If you meditate on the chakras using the seed mantras.
Just now you don't. All right? Just now.
Just
later.
now.
Don't do it?
Just now to establish yourself. See, now if you use the seed mantras, you just don't do it just now because you don't know where the Kundalini is. First of all, establish yourself. You should know yourself, what is the problem is. Then in Sahaja Yoga, we teach everything, one by one. What chakra is catching, what mantra is to be used, what seed mantra is to be. There is no need now to use even seed mantra because you have got the Kundalini in your hand. You see, so you use the Kundalini mantra. And that's how. We have got mantras for everything which you have to learn, gradually do. But don't do anything on your own because still you have to establish yourself fully, isn't it? Unless and until you are established, say unless and until you are a fully fledged engineer, nothing is given into your hand. So first of all, now the time of transition is very important. First you are transformed, but transmutation takes time. Like a caterpillar, you see, becomes a butterfly, but it has to get rid of all the nonsense that was being with it. And that has to take place. One, it has to become a butterfly, then it knows how to do the job. Alright? So the transition time you have to be very, very careful, go very steadily and rise. And Christine is here and also we might send somebody from England for her to help you and work it out gradually, steadily, till you achieve a position where you understand deep. Because all these things you forget. Forget about this so-called knowledge. Like Shankaracharya has said, Adi Shankaracharya, that once you get realized, even this science looks like a child's play. It's all this knowledge is non-knowledge. So thus I said, oh Lord, take away my avidya, take away my non-knowledge. So just forget about the Bij mantras just now. All such books on chakras and throw them away. You have your own book of your experience. Yourself learn and you become the masters of Kundalini. You have such powers as Shri Ganesha has. You can raise the Kundalini like this. Even the great gurus I have met in India, they are jealous of it. Take it from them. They are real people, no doubt. But they can't understand why I have given you realization so fast. They can't understand with all your impurities, how are you raising the Kundalini when they cannot raise it. It's very interesting that you are made after the pattern of Shri Ganesh, immaculate. So first establish yourself. That is important. All right. Now, those who have come for the first time, yes, sir.
I'm just curious, perhaps I missed what you said, but could you explain what is the Kundalini and how can we raise it?
Kundalini. It's very good. That's what I will tell you, that how to raise it yourself. But just now, you see, we'll first of all give you realization. Then you can use my photograph for some time. for raising the Kundalini for the people. You put them before the photograph. You don't try yourself alone in the beginning. What you do is to put them before the photograph, all right? And just put a light before the photograph, ask them to put the hands before the photograph. Now you start raising the Kundalini. After, one hand you make it with the photograph, if you want. Raise with another hand the Kundalini at the back, just like this. You yourself will feel it rising. And the fellow can feel it also. One hand may not be feeling, another hand may not be feeling, all that. And then you will know which chakras is catching by your fingers. You see, it's all in the book. Have you got the book? All right, you will get the book, it's there. And then you will know yourself, and then you will know what is the chakras that are catching. And of course, we have a center where you will know how to correct the centers, how to establish their realization. All right? And also those who want to come to India are welcome. We are having a tour for about, not so many days actually, if you say. It's about 40 days tour in the villages of India. If you can have a little rough time, if you don't mind, you can come along and it will be a good idea. So also that I will inform Christine about it, how we are going to organize it. And you can come there. Because he came with me, he just came to me first of all, and then I took him round the villages. And then he got established well. Then he went back to Australia. Now he is established in 7 cities. I mean, not he, but others with him, he got realized and all that. Now in 7 cities they have got centers, and Sahaja Yoga is spreading very fast. So that's how it is. To establish it is not difficult. Christine is here, but you should be steady about it, steady. And forget all that you have read, forget about what you know. Just for the time being, just become one with your spirit. And then you start yourself learning what is wrong, what is right. As he asked me how to make out, first you become your spirit. Then you can make it out, then you get the discretion, that power, you get the vibratory power of the cool breeze. All right?
Mother, what about Sun Young Moon?
Yeah. What about Mr. Moon, the Moony man?
Oh.
Antichrist.
He said, is he an antichrist?
You see, they are all the satans, I tell you. They were born many a times and they have been killed many a times. 16 of them are real satans and 6 women. I think 70% of them are settled down here. 6 women and 16 of them are real satanic folks. And this moon business is now he's going to Germany. Just imagine. He was driven out of London, so now he's gone to Germany. I mean, you should understand that when there is love, your family system should improve. Your relationships should improve. He was using them just for his own purpose, making a business out of them. You cannot make business out of God and godly people. Business God does not know. He does not understand your money. Doesn't understand. I am so hopelessly bad, you don't know, ask them. I am absolutely hopeless, and I don't understand money at all. I try, I have no brains. My intelligence go off. I have no brains to understand money. You see, so many types of money you have. It's horrible. I get so fed up with the whole stuff. The big joke I do. So I don't know even today how to sign a check. I have to ask him, you write down everything I'll sign. I am absolutely hopeless as far as worldly things are concerned. I can't even open one packet, but I can open your Kundalini and give you the right. I'm very bad at it, very so hopeless you can't imagine. I depend on you entirely. With this country where everything is to be set, you see how you are set. But this you are set, and I am so unset, I don't know what to do.
Shall we have it now?
Yes.
All right, put your hands like this. You have to take out your shoes, I'm sorry. It's very cold now.
Slip your shoes off.
But it doesn't matter.
Keeps
For
you,
a while, just for a while.
Keeps you earthed. Just hold your hands out, rest them on your lap is the best.
Just be comfortable. First is, and if you have ties and all that, you can a little bit loosen your ties. It will be a better idea for the shoes to be. Or if you are wearing anything in your neck, better to take it out. It's better. It will help. It will help. Definitely help. Any material thing around the neck stops the problem. Just take it out.
Slip it off just for 5 minutes.
Now if your mind is questioning, tell it to stop. Otherwise, it will just come in between like a monkey just comes in. Tell the monkey to stop for a while. It has been all the time bothering you. You just feel it here. Just put your hands down. Now close your eyes. Better keep your eyes closed because of Agya. See, it doesn't rise above Agya. Get some more water. Just let it go. Don't put your attention concentrated anywhere. I mean, if you find your attention is very wobbly, then at the most you can look at your fontanelle bone on top of your head. But try not to control the attention. Just let it be. Let it be. It will work spontaneously, automatically. You don't have to do anything, all right? Just keep it loose. Keep your hands straight and keep your eyes shut. Straight towards me. Straight towards me. With your fingers towards me. As if you are asking for your realization. Keep your eyes shut. That is very important. Don't say any mantras and don't push your head too much upward or downward. Just keep it in the center. Do not put any pressure on your Vishuddhija. Just leave it alone. And just sit with a comfortable position and not with any strain on the body anywhere. Just be very comfortable and relaxed. And just put your hand. Do not strain yourself at all. You don't have to strain, you don't have to work it out, it will just work out automatically. Just keep it straight. Maybe some people might feel a little bit of heat in the hand. Doesn't matter. It will go away. If you have heat in the hand, you can throw it away like this as you throw in the water. And then again put the hands if there's heat. Open the door. Little bit, little bit. You put your right hand again on your heart. Keep your eyes shut. And say that Mother, I am the Spirit.
Mother, I am the Spirit.
Please say it again.
Mother, I am the Spirit.
Please say it again.
Mother, I am the Spirit.
Mother, I am not guilty.
Mother, I am not guilty.
Again.
Mother, I am not guilty.
Again.
Mother, I am not guilty.
Now just say, Mother, forgive me if I have done any mistakes, without feeling guilty.
Mother, forgive me if I have done any mistakes.
Again, please.
Mother, forgive me if I have done any mistakes.
Again, please.
Mother, forgive me if I have done any mistakes.
Now put both the hands towards me without opening your eyes and say, Mother, please give me my realization.
Mother, please give me my realization. Mother, please give me my realization.
Again.
Mother, please give me my realization.
Make me my own Guru. Please make me, Mother, make me my own Guru.
Please, Mother, make me my own Guru. Please, Mother, make me my own Guru. Please, Mother, make me my own Guru.
Feeling the cool breeze? Put both the hands towards me. There should be no sense of insecurity. Some people do feel because I'm going away. I'm not going away anywhere. I'm with you every moment, you remember. I'll be with you. Felt it? Those who have not felt the cool breeze, raise your hands. All right, keep them raised, all right? Keep them raised. You can't even see them. See all the new people in manifest. She's got it. She's the gentleman here. Put his left to the right. This lady you can see. Samuel, you can see that gentleman there next to you. She's all right. She's got it. The another one. Second to her. Just see. Yes. No, the one next to you. Yes, he has it. See this gentleman here? Somebody?
So let's take a few moments to share what we felt. We recorded this session. We just had a tinge. I never watched this video before. It is such a jewel. and it will be available for everyone to watch it on our Share Video YouTube channel. And let's keep both hands open. This week we dedicated to vibrations as well. We will have a public program that will be dedicated to vibrations. So we'll understand vibrations from many angles, of course, all in the light of Sahaja Yoga meditation. Just feel this, the vibrations of this photograph. You see, it's from 2009. We had an outdoors in the summer, I think in Oakville. We had an amazing event. It was created by us, by Sahaja from Halton, in the heart of the Oakville town. And we even offered henna painting, but it was given with vibrations, and people that will receive will really be in meditation and feel the vibration. That was, I think, the first time when we kind of invented this way of spreading vibrations and giving realization every way possible. And it's amazing that people will really feel the energy. So let's see what you feel. And let's open up and share what if you have anything to share about your experience with this video with Shri Mataji. One thing I want to say, when Shri Mataji was telling us to keep both hands open and see what we feel, I felt all of a sudden the right heart. And in the next second, Shri Mataji said, right heart. So that was very special. And of course, I felt vibrations from the very beginning when we started the session. I really felt it special because it was so cool and fresh. But at some point, I opened my eyes when we're still supposed to keep them closed, but I just felt to open my eyes, and I met Shri Mataji's glance. It was, oh my God, I felt like Shri Mataji was searching for my eyes, and she looked into my eyes with a smile. It was not like she was looking to, in the camera. I felt that she absolutely looked at me. So that's my quick feedback. And now if anyone would like to share, thank you.
Good evening, everybody. That's so sweet. Thank you for sharing, Ioana. First of all, I found this video incredibly strong. And from the beginning of the meditation, the vibrations were just flowing nicely. I felt the right channel was just cool. Like I felt cool on my right Vishuddhi index finger. And the left was quite blocked for me. And at one point I was actually for the very first time feeling twitching on my left Agya finger during mother's video. So it felt like very strong clearing happened. And now both my hands are like right now, my right hand is incredibly cool, which is so amazing. Left is still catching up. I still need to work on my left, but nevertheless, I feel like something definitely worked out this evening. So thank you so much. It was very deep. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, Taruna.
Yeah, thank you for beautiful meditation in the starting. And you and Kruti explain everything. So I don't want to say anything, but our whole family suffering from Vishuddhi very badly. And we get the self-realization from Shri Mataji. And now it's a little bit better. Thank you very much.
That's very good. And actually the Vishuddhi was felt, and we all have to work on it. It might be a collective thing, but yes. And I have a question. Anyone that felt the Bekagya cleared? And when I opened the eyes, I've seen, and the left heart, oh my God, it was so I love it. And I just want to say one more thing. You know, when we always go with the flow, and sometimes when we meditate with going deeper, even at the classes, sometimes I really felt to, at the heart level, at the left heart, you know, to talk about forgiveness or about guilt, you know, just to remove those blockages. But while we were at the left heart, and I just wonder why I felt that way. And in this talk, Shri Mataji did exactly that. So I'm just saying that it's so important for us, and how Shri Mataji insisted on us to, you know, just remove the, don't bother about the seeds, mantras, and lately even yogis would become, you know, kind of into the theory of everything, which is nice, it's important. But I love how Shri Mataji said about look at your experience. And I really feel that that pure knowledge is really about the experience of our growth, and trust what we feel. We are really guided from within when we are connected. I stop here if anyone would like to say anything else, and that would be it for tonight. AJ, how was for you? Just putting you on the spot, of course.
It was great. It was great for me. You know, the past few days, I've been saying when I meditate, I feel my eyes get very, very relaxed. And that relaxation and the eyes, I sometimes feel the next day as well, without even meditating. So,
because you are in meditation, because you
yeah.
start being in the state of meditation, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, and yeah, no, felt really good today. Felt really good. I think as the meditation progressed, I felt very relaxed, for sure.
Perfect. So just try to remind everyone, we will send you an email, and please book. Next weekend, you have nothing else what to do between at 10 a.m. Sunday and 10 a.m. Saturday. You are invited to 2 public programs, each one completely different, and absolutely make yourself a gift and participate. So on Saturday, we will have a seminar hands-on about vibrations. And yes, you can invite everyone that has an open heart, an open mind. We will show different things about vibration a different way. And I'll not talk much about it, but to check your emails, because we'll send the link to it and you have some details there, but surprises will be, so you'll not know exactly what will happen. And on Sunday at 10 a.m., we'll have a very special program, English and Hindi. So if you have friends who speak Hindi, absolutely invite them. And if you, I invite you right away, because it will be, everything that's in Hindi will be also translated in English, the quotes, and it's really going deeper and new knowledge, sahaj knowledge. And I have no words to say about vibrations. So try to make it. That's all I'm trying to say. They're very special. Okay, so that's it for tonight. Thank you so much. And visit our website, write a comment, explore it, and just enjoy. Life is beautiful. Bye.
Have a
Good
good
night.
evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks very much. Bye-bye. Have a good night. Many hugs.
Thank you. Good night. Many hugs.
Good night, sweetheart.